That is Megan Meier, who at 13 years old killed herself after someone she met on her MySpace page turned against her. Megan thought she was talking to a 16-year-old boy, a boy who liked her. As we know, the boy never existed. He was created by a neighbor, a woman, a mother, who wanted to find out why Megan and her daughter were fighting. Tina Meier is the mother of Megan. She joins me now from St. Louis. Tina, I'm so sorry for your loss. What
Thank you.
went through your mind when you heard the prosecutor say there would be no criminal charges filed?
Well, I met with him on Friday, and we went over this for 3 hours. And, you know, when I first spoke with him, I was extremely angry and disappointed. And I certainly couldn't understand why there could not be criminal charges when I felt that what she had done was absolutely criminal. And once we went through the statutes line by line and what he had to work with, unfortunately, again, there just is not, the law just does not work with what has happened. When you look at the intent and when you look at what he has to work with, unfortunately it's not there. But, I'm sorry.
And now there seems to be some, I mean, this mother who, I mean, what is going through her mind, or what was going through her mind, I can't even begin to understand, but she apparently hired somebody, an 18-year-old girl, to set up this page, and I guess her own daughter contributed to this page as well. Who do you hold responsible?
I absolutely hold the mother responsible, and the father. The father knew what was going on also. And, you know, in the beginning, we've always known that the mother probably was not the one who actually typed the MySpace. She had no idea how to do this. And so we've always known that it was probably the 18-year-old employee and the 13-year-old daughter who physically typed it. And she was probably the one who sat there and, you know, knew what was going on. Bottom line is, she was the adult. She knew my daughter and had known us for years, knew that she was on medication. If you're an adult and you're allowing this to go on, she's stated that she also stood behind her daughter when she typed messages to my daughter. If you're going to allow that to go on, you absolutely should be charged with criminal charges. We can't know what the outcome of things are. To say that she did not intentionally think that my daughter was going to commit suicide, I agree with that. I don't think that they went into this deciding, you know what, your daughter's going to commit suicide and that's what we want to do. I think that they intentionally made this MySpace account. I think that it was one of those things. She wanted to see if my daughter was talking about her daughter. But you're playing with a child. It's
completely reckless. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
What do you, I mean, where do you go now? I mean, do you try to go after them civilly? What is the next step?
Well, we certainly haven't closed any doors as far as a civil suit. But, you know, my biggest thing is, regardless, I don't feel this is a defeat. To me, it is one step further that we're going to go. We have to work with lawmakers. And the internet has moved so quickly, and the laws have not. We have got to work with lawmakers to get the laws in place to work with what the internet has. This is not going to be anything that's going to stop anytime soon.
And you want schools to address this issue, too?
Oh, absolutely. We've got to get into the schools. We've got to address cyberbullying with the children, with parents, with educators.
Do people take bullying seriously enough, especially cyberbullying?
Oh, absolutely not. The children are cyberbullied all day long. It's not just in school where we used to get bullied. Now it's in school, you go home, you get cyberbullied there, and it goes out to hundreds and hundreds of kids. And children, there's no stopping point. So we have to address it, absolutely.